All right. Neoform combo. So what in the heck does the combo refer to? So Neoform here is basically a one-off Prime Speaker Vannifar activation. Search your library for a creature or converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the sacrifice creature's converted mana, and then put that card onto the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter and shuffle your library. So the combo in this deck is you cast Neoform, sacrificing a 3-mana creature, and then you hold priority, and you expansion or Naru the Neoform, and then your Naru, if you Naru'd, you go right to Spark Double. If you expansions, you get Naru, and Naru comes into play and copies this. Then you go get Spark Double, which enters as Naru, which copies this, which gets Spark Double, which enters as Naru, which copies this, which gets Spark Double, which enters as Naru, which copies this. And then you get like, like a Zegana and a Prime Speaker, or like a Ripjaw Raptor and a Rekindling Phoenix. And all of these Spark Doubled Narus are wizards who power up your other wizards. And Zegana is a wizard too, so you get to like draw a card and then have a bunch of creatures that have all beefed each other up, basically. One thing looking at this deck list that I think might be a concern is the total converted mana cost is a little bit chunky. While we do have 4 Llanowar Elves here, it might be reasonable and realistic to like play some more Fblthp or just like Lightning Strike or something at the bottom end here. Maybe trimming like these Tamiyos or like the Ripjaw Raptor, or some of these 4-drops might be a little bit too many. At any rate, let's dive on in to some matches and see how this one goes. There's a lot of, this one's got some clunk in the trunk for sure. This is one you'll hear coming down the hallway. It's not gonna sneak up on you. Hey, Justin. Thanks for keeping me around. I appreciate that. Welcome back. We'll just have Llanowar Elves in every opening hand, chat. Your deck's never clunky if you always play Llanowar Elves on one. Study show. Get in the ugly corner. Yes, yeah, you don't have to sacrifice additional 3-mana creatures for your Neoform, basically. That's incredibly rude, opponent. Now, something to think about here that's a consideration is, unlike the Temur Ralph Finale combo that we've played in the past, Neoform cannot get creatures out of our graveyard. Grab a second blue here. And then we have a 3-drop and we have Expansion Explosion, so we do just need a Neoform to go ahead and pop off here. Is it common / correct to only have a max of 4 pieces of removal in your 75 with a deck like this? It seems to take a while to go off. I don't know that I'd give you a hard and fast, you always want this specific number of removal spells, so much as it depends on like what decks you expect to play against. Elvish Rejuvenator 1, Teferi 0.
Hardly my worst defeat.
Hardly my worst defeat. The squad's all here. Bio Ooze sounds good. hitting some land drops would be nice at some point too, because if we hit some land drops, we can start like using these explosions for some amount of meaningfulness. This explains why they were so willing to throw their Teferi away just to buy time, because they'll pick Teferi back up later for them. I guess I'm discarding an expansion here, huh? We have a D-Spark. Brutal. It's really unfortunate that I didn't have expansion mana up there, because then we get to D-Spark their Eldest Reborn. Don't want to throw these away yet to deal extra points of damage. They're not quite that low enough yet.
Sorry I'm late. Let's skip to the good part.
I like how as someone typed about the decline of Mortify in chat, my opponent cast to Mortify. That was kind of funny. Yeah, they definitely should have blocked before casting the Mortify. Especially because they saw me bin an Expansion Explosion earlier, right? Small mishap on their part for sure.
Of time.
Ooh. I'm gonna hold on to this land in case they draw Bellhaunt. Oh, we're so good at this. Why are we so good at this? I don't think I have to hold full control mode there, but I wanted to just in case. So now Naru comes into play, which copies this, and then we get Spark Double, which copies Naru, and then Naru copies this, and then we get Spark Double. I love when we get to do our thing in the very first game. It's my favorite. Naru copies this. They must not have Kaya's Wrath in their main deck, huh? Must not be Kaya's Wrath in their main deck. I'd expect some in the 75, but does not look like it's likely to be in the main deck. I'm gonna cut some of the slower, clunkier cards here. These are good to like beep beep and run down their planeswalkers. Extra spark. Actually, extra spark double's probably not very good here. 3 is probably fine, so likely bring in Kaya's Wrath post board. Spark double the ones. Oh, with an additional counter. Ooh, that's sweet. Yeah, you're right. If you counter the ones with the counters, they get extra counters on them. Good call. The Neoform combo is what you just saw. It puts a bunch of Narus into play, and then puts some 4-drops into play behind them. It's not an infinite combo like a lot of the combos we had in play. This is a finite value combo. I'm gonna trim a couple of Rejuvenators. I think I'd rather have Elf than extra Rejuvenators, and I'm bringing in extra 3, so I still have a lot of things to Neoform. How was Modern this morning? The new Bridgevine deck is really sweet. CJat, always have turn 1 Llanowar Elves. Your deck won't be clunky, I promise. Oh, so Sean, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Hopefully, Jadelight Ranger drags us into some lands here. Come on, Jadelight, go, Jadelight, your people need you. Here we go. There we go. I think I have to bin that. Pretty sure we just want the best chance to hit some more lands here. Expansion Explosion also lets us combo.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Who we bounce in? That one? Yep. I guess I wish I had a Spellbreaker this turn, huh? If I'd had a Spellbreaker this turn, we'd have run down Teferi. Although trading my Jadelight for their hero seems pretty good for us there. Ah! That explains the binning of the hero.
Here we go.
Maybe I want some lightning strikes in this matchup. Kills their planeswalkers and kills their creatures. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. A lot of these hero decks only have hero and Bellhaunt, which makes like the returns on removal go down lower than they've been in a while.
What? Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
So, I think I go into combat here and attack this here. And then I'm going to play Tamiyo and dig for Explosion. Does Explosion even do anything here? It doesn't really, right? Does it eventually help me set up the combo? Is the combo even good on this board, though? That's a real question.
Let me aid your research.
Explosion's like a 4-of that's still in my deck, which is nice. Oh, you know what? I probably should have Neoformed. I think I want a Neoform for a Biogenic Ooze here. If they have a Sweeper, I'm going to be pretty sad, but I want defense for my Tamiyo on the backswing here. So Tamiyo stops this from making us discard, which is nice. Neoform on a 3-mana creature plus Expansion Explosion puts a bunch of power into play.
I abhor my need for blood.
Oh, Zegana gives these trample, which is pretty sweet. And I think I want to pressure the Sorin here. I guess this lets them trade. Yeah, I'm just gonna pressure the Sorin with this. Holding Negate doesn't really do anything here, though. Because they're gonna get back Little Teferi. I guess I could pick the Hellkite back up to prevent them from taking that with this. That's probably the line. This also gives me a haste threat next turn to run down their stuff with.
The storied past holds our future.
As always, the best answer to will Jeff play a given deck is please submit it using the website here. I'll send you an email this evening, most likely.
I demand servitude. Trust me, I have a plan.
This also technically stops our combo from working because we can't respond to our own spell while that's in play.
Find my notes helpful.
Not shocking in this breeding pool because I can't hold up Negate anyways because baby Teferi's a dick. If they don't have a removal spell for this Hellkite, we're actually ahead at the moment, which is nice.
You're making it difficult to work.
Don't worry, I got this.
And opponent can't answer the Hellkite and concludes that we're really far ahead. Alright. If I adapt the Zegana to kill their Planeswalker, I'm then getting hit by their Thief of Sanity non-carver. So I think trying to prevent myself from getting hit by their Thief of Sanity is more valuable than killing their Planeswalker that's not going to be down-ticking to draw another card anytime soon. Because the following turn, my Hellkite's going to be able to kill their Thief and then kill their Planeswalker. I mean, to be fair, without Baby Tef and Narset, we wouldn't have a Planeswalker metagame because there would just be Wilderness Reclamation decks as far as the eye could see. So, like, you know, it's funny, if you go back and listen to some of my stuff from last season, you'll hear me talk about how I would be surprised if there were going to be a bunch of Planeswalker decks, because the Planeswalker decks typically get devoured by Wilderness Reclamation style decks. And then they went ahead and printed Narset and Teferi to hose those decks. Which they did a successful job of doing that, right? Like, they had a goal and they accomplished it. Yeah, Naya Feather's a lot of fun. We're gonna wrap up with that one again today. I don't know if we're gonna play it for a super long time, but we're gonna play at least a few matches, get some reps in. What made the Temur Domri deck from last season less strong this season? 3 mana Teferi. 3 mana Teferi punishes you for playing instants and punishes you for playing creatures that cost 2 or more mana without enter the battlefield effects or haste. If I were the only person who got to play with these Planeswalkers, I would love these Planeswalkers. Magic players, yeah, basically. That's a good, that's an apt summary, Burgle.
No more games. I've got it.
Correct, yeah, the Naya Feather deck overall is like pretty okay against the Time Raveler as a card. Which is one of the reasons why it's competitive in the format. As a heads up, I probably should have been saying this more today because I don't think enough people know to look at my schedule. But this is my last day for standard streams this week. I'm going to be ending early tomorrow, and I'm taking Friday off because Christy and I are taking the kids to the Magic tournament this weekend is at a water park hotel. So we're going up there a day early to let the kids play. And then Christy's going to play with the kids on Saturday while I play the tournament.
Open mind.
I don't remember which one it is offhand, Zach. It's just a land, right? I think I just do this, right? Is Black Rider Scrat still my favorite / go-to deck in the format? No, I'm actually going to play the Naya Feather deck this weekend. I really like what that deck is doing. Yeah, if the Ooze lived and they didn't discard me, I was definitely going to Spark Double next turn. But the Ooze didn't live, and they're discard spelling me. Yikes. Hopefully, we draw Jadelight, and Jadelight draws a land, and then we can expansion Neoform combo. Do I buy or borrow? I usually borrow. Most of the only paper Magic cards I own that are worth anything are things that are stored in, like, are stored in as memorabilia, basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm actually just gonna go ahead and attack both of these here and then plan to just draw 3 this turn. The Citadel deck's fine. The Citadel deck's a lot of fun to play, but I don't know if it's as competitive as some of the other options. The Command the Dreadhorde deck is kind of come and gone. The Citadel deck was getting some splash hate because people were prepared for Wild Growth Walker out of the Dreadhorde deck. Maybe I should jam the Explosion right away because now I run into a Dovin's Veto. And actually, I guess I could have killed this Bellhaunt, huh? I think I should have killed the Bellhaunt. I wasn't thinking about this dealing damage to a thing. If they have veto here, I'm just like super far behind now. Whereas like before I'd be okay because like they wouldn't have a board and I'd be up 3 cards. So I'm still up a couple of cards here, but I'm not in a great spot. I'd be in a better spot for pressuring them if this was gone. Black-red Aristocrats. Yeah, I actually think the Gruul mid-range deck is pretty reasonable for the Aristocrats deck. They don't always have a ton of removal, depending on how their deck is built. And Bantu. Bantu's a real big boy. What's Squee for? He's just like another miscellaneous value 3. Because you need a 3-drop to start your combo chain. Yeah, like if I could attack for 2 here, because the Bellhaunt would be dead, I'd be in a better spot. But I can't, because I messed up with my expansion explosion. Squee's like the cat that comes back, right? You just get to keep casting him over and over and over again. Any reason not to value jam Neoform there? What am I valuing it for? I feel like my only chance to win this is like go up over the top fully. And they had to command the Dread Horde, so we're dead now. Spellbreaker and Negate. Trim Ripjaw, trim Prime Speaker. Trim Exclusion Mage, trim a couple Rejuvenators, what I did last time. That seems fine. Played the same matchup twice now. Been out of Magic for a bit. Can I have a TLDR on Modern? Bridgevine got like 3 cards that give it very solid upgrades and made it a little bit more consistent in Modern. But Modern's still pretty much what Modern's been for a while now. Lots of linear decks trying to play past each other. Small group of holdouts playing their fair decks in spite of them being kind of mediocre overall. The linear deck slowly gets stronger with every set release because Wizards keeps printing more busted cards. This hand's a little slow, but I get to negate a Thought Erasure on 2 and then curve into a Spellbreaker, so maybe we can run them down. One of the things that's awkward here about Spellbreaker is, like, I want to play it with haste to be aggressive against the more controlling deck, but playing it out as a 4/4 is ideal in the face of Bellhaunt, so maybe I take it a little bit slower with these. This deck doesn't have a full infinite combo, but it has a finite combo that puts like 60 power into play. Gotcha, Beaks. They play Hero on 2. I'm a little bit sad with this hand. There's also dodges Oath, which is nice. I assume they're going to down tick on here, even though this dies in the backswing. So, punish for making it a 3/3. Which feels bad. I think I just have to play this as a 4/4 again, because I really want it to be able to attack through Bellhaunt and not die to Oathakaya. So this isn't drawing another card this turn, so I think it's right to just play this as a 4/4.
That's more like it.
How does Spark Double interact with Riot? Judge. Anybody? Bueller? Does this Riot, because these are both replacement effects as they enter the battlefield. Does it work how I want? It works how I want. Really? It works how I want? I get to Riot if I enter as a Spellbreaker? Wild. Okay. Huh. I don't know if that's even worth it though. I think I want to just smash here. They'll chump block. I'll play Tamiyo. And now I get to play this as a 4/4 and just hold up Negate, which seems good for me. Nope. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Crunch. Don't play another Wrath. Don't play another Wrath. The fact that they didn't block there should imply that they don't have a Wrath, right? Because, like, if they have a Wrath, they block there to save the life and then clean the board up next turn.
Let's slow this down.
So they'll tuck one of our friends in here. Both of our friends will attack and kill Teferi next turn.
You need to take a timeout.
Tamiyo, after they Teferi tuck something in, always feels good. You're like, and how about I redraw the thing you just put in my deck?
Every story is an opportunity for you to seek and find.
Thank you.
All I can here.
She's dead, Jim. You've killed her. Wow, that's rude. I don't know what you're talking about, 31. Nice. That's one way to get a Spellbreaker while there's a Binding on Spellbreaker. I was thinking a Neoform, a 3-drop with Spark Double. And you keep having mentors that copy each other with +1 counter for infinite power. No, that's not how it works. So they're digging for Kaya's Wrath here.
And prepare.
Removal spell also keeps them in, and if they kill this, they can jump block this next turn. Still have lethal. These boys trample. Spellbreaker Tron busted, yep. Do I want some number of Brontodons if they're playing Excellent Binding? I'm not sure that I do. I don't have that many 4-ofs. Just gonna run it back. They probably have 1 or 2 bindings at most. I don't think it's worth bringing in a 3/4 just for that. Brontodon's pretty bad otherwise. I had someone comment on one of my videos, one of my modern videos the other day, and they tried to tell me that Eldrazi was their fair Magic deck of choice in Modern. I was just like, holy gosh, how warped is Modern that people are trying to justify their deck that makes 7 mana on turn 3 classifies as a fair deck? What is going on? No, not at all. I think Wizards seems like they're pretty happy with Modern being what it is. I expect if you're someone who wants a slower non-rotating format, you should either sell some of your body parts so you can afford to play Legacy, or you should wait for the new format that's going to release it this fall on Arena. Those are your 2 options. Personally, I'm a fan of my body parts, so I'm waiting for the new format. After he finished his match, he'd jump in front of her green screen and did a 5-minute dance with on-screen anime characters. Have you considered doing something similar to boost numbers? I haven't, but it feels like I should. Yeah, it sounds like something I should look into. I mean, he's very good at what he does. He is a very good entertainer.
I have just the trick for this.
So I assume they're gonna take one of these. We'll see land kill this probably. Oh, they're missing white mana is notable. I'm gonna go ahead and haste this. They're a minimum of 2 lands away from playing Bellhaunt, so not super worried about that at the moment. Ninja is a very successful Battle Royale streamer on Twitch. He's one of the top, like, 1 to 5 streamers at any given point based on sub metrics. I always forget there's a number of people that, like, the only thing they do on Twitch is watch Magic, so things like that are not familiar to them necessarily.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Itty bitty Fblthp. Fblthp.
Now what?
Why would you want something other than Magic? I have no idea. I hear auto chess is pretty cool though. That wasn't a dig on anybody. Auto chess is wildly popular.
If I were you, I'd just be good, mindless minion.
All right, so we get to do the thing again here, right? I've been playing auto chess to help me prepare for the MPL. I did have to bin a spark double earlier, though, which kind of sucks. Savitz is great. I mean, I wish Savitz did more Magic stuff, because he was one of the people I liked watching a lot when I'm looking for Magic content. But he just, like, hasn't streamed Magic in, like, 2 weeks. I think I just pass here. I don't think there's any reason to attack and give them a card, right? It's like hoping to not get swept and then kill them next turn. That was the combo for people that were asking, by the way. That also happens when you cast Neoform and then expansion it in response.
I won't hide from the world any longer. Time is much more malleable than people think.
Rise.
I think I just want to cut them off of draws here. So, like, if I attack them with everything, they block 14 here, and they take 10, 13, 14, and they live. So I think my line is actually just kill their Teferi, and then next turn, I play the Zegana, and then hope to trample over and kill them. I think that works. Because, like, if I attack in a way that lets them sacrifice the zombies, they get 2 more draws than Akaya's Wrath, which is not ideal for me. We're kind of in a tough spot here, and this is one of the tough things about this combo against a deck that's playing sweepers, right? Like, we did our thing, but our thing doesn't guarantee we win the game.
Mind and body should move with thoughtfulness before.
Yeah, so they can send Liliana down to draw 2 anyways, but if they do that and they miss, they're worse off than if they hit when I attack them. Hey, Hellboy, thanks for the 18 months. I appreciate the 1.5 years. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good one. Lily doesn't ult till 9. This doesn't even draw an extra card now because of the stupid Narset. So they're at 30 effectively, right? They have 8, 30. I have 14, 20, 31, right? 14, 24, 31, and they're at 30. So they're dead, right? 22 plus 8 is 30. Oh no, because they can block this because this doesn't trample. This doesn't trample. That's the important ticket here is this doesn't have a counter on it, so it doesn't trample. That sucks. So if they block this, it's like 5 plus 6. Feels bad, man. They're going to draw a bunch of cards now. And they have Command the Dread Horde. Yeah, we're done. We're dead. Just a little bit short there at the end. Probably not, Dear Sushi. Generally speaking, you don't want to add cards that are not constructed playable to your deck because it pulls the overall power level of your deck down. Your deck becomes more fragile the more individually weak cards you include. Yeah, and like that's one of the reasons why like this combo, I feel like this combo is probably just worse than the Ral Finale combo, just because the Ral Finale combo actually kills them when you pull it off, whereas this is like, we did our thing and ended up short because I binned a Spark Double earlier that game. Like, if I hadn't had to explore away a Spark Double earlier in that game, we likely would have won there, because I'd have had a 4th Naru in play that would have had Trample. Zavawise, thank you for the 4 months, I appreciate it. I don't know that we're gonna beat this card. I don't know. This card's really good when it gets to untap with it. Yep. Well, I get to tempo this for a turn, and then Tamiyo turns it off, and then maybe if they don't have removal, Skarrgan Hellkite can take over. Hey, thanks for checking out the Felix Grace Bonds, whoever that was. I appreciate the support. Hope you enjoy your glasses. Name Neoform with this. If we hit Neoform and then hit Expansion next turn, we can combo them. Alright, we get a bunch of chances here. Top Toe! Thank you very much for the very generous tier 3. In a month, I will have responsibilities. Until then, Nexus is a fun card. They should reprint Ensnaring Bridge and Standard because why not? And may I have a timeout? I was like, you had me in the first half there, Top Toe. I was like, oh no. Where is this going? Nexus is a fun card, reprinted Snaring Bridge. It was like a bad nightmare. It's my favorite card in Standard at the moment. I don't know. I'm really enjoying playing Feather as a deck, but I don't know that I would really say that like it's I don't know that there's really a specific card in that deck that I really like. Alright, 1 expansion, please.
I know I noted this somewhere.
Never lucky. Opponent appears to be flooding out a little bit here, which is rather lucky for us. Alright, definitely want our removal spells for with the deck that they're playing. Probably want to pull my curve down a bit. This stops them from making a sacrifice. It's probably a little narrow. I guess I like the card adventure. I'm going to trim a couple of the expansion explosions. Be a little bit less likely to full combo. Seems like kind of clunky, but it has all my colors, so I'm going to keep it. Our deck, like, doesn't have that many cheap spells, so, like, ideally against an aggro deck, you want a mulligan for things to do on turn 2, but, like, we don't have enough things in our deck to do before turn 2, I feel like, to make that a viable strategy. Zek's got a little bit of clunk in the trunk. Lava Coil. Lava Coil. Ayo! Ayo! Magic's easy, chat. Just draw what you need. Magic's easy. Draw what you need. I'll keep this hand all day if I know there's a Lava Coil on top. It's moments like that that like almost make me hope my opponent's watching the stream. Just so they know. Just so they know how lucky we are. Now our deck has a curve, exactly. Oh no, I was kind of hoping for a 4-3 there, if I'm being honest. Was kind of hoping for a 4-3. Tradesies? Tradesies? Yikes. I have a burb of my own, but if they attack with everything, I think I'm eating the Footlight Fiend, and then I take 7 down to 6, which does not leave me in a particularly good spot. Just elected not to attack. Deal. Deal a Reno. Maybe I'm supposed to just play a second bird there. Yeah, maybe I'm just supposed to play a second bird there. We want this to go at my face, because if it goes at my bird, that means my egg is dying. Okay. I think I'm just spark doubling the Rekindling Phoenix here. And then next turn I can Zegana and draw a card. It's a little scary. Ooh, big fat nothing. That's exciting for me. Every turn, we grow our board a little more. I'm gonna go ahead and just bounce the Rekindling Phoenix here. It's like almost completely stable. I should have attacked them for 9, probably. I don't think that really matters. I can also maybe make an argument that I should save this until I traded with their Phoenix. That way I could bounce the egg. I kind of want to hold on to the Naru, because by holding on to the Naru, if I draw a Neoform, I get to combo. Which would be nice. Should be very, very nice. So I'm actually going to have this Spark Double copy a Rekindling Phoenix. Because I don't have any other 4s to go get out of my deck. Got to do the thing. The fact that, like, this combo has so many moving parts in it has been really awkward. Oh, I guess this is a bad attack because this actually doesn't come back, right? Because it's a spark double. Yeah, that's a mistake. Because the egg explicitly only gets back a Rekindling Phoenix, right? So I just, like, traded that bird for 2 points of damage. The more you know. I think we're probably still okay here because, like, my board's real big, but this is going to turn into a 10-10 with trample next turn. I'm going to A-space attack. Second Phoenix is pretty good. Alright, so if I attack with everything, they're effectively at 18, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I'm attacking for 10, 16, 21, 27. Okay, I think they're dead, right? I think they're dead. I have 10. I think they're dead. They go block, they can jump here and jump here. And that takes away 2. And they can jump here, that takes away 4. And then the rest of this is 16, 21, 27. And they're down 3 blockers. And they have 21, 22, 23. I believe they're dead. I believe they're dead. I think the trample from Zegana means this is lethal. The egg must attack. The egg's gonna hold the door on the backswing, okay? Great, fingers crossed. Hey, sweet. All right, let's play one more with this, and then we'll roll on. We'll roll on into some feather for the rest of the day. We're 2-1 now, I think. Yeah, 2-1. I haven't shilled yet again today. Let's do that. Let's do the other shill before we wrap things up. How are we doing, folks? Welcome, good morning, good afternoon, good night to everybody, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for keeping me here today, joining me here today. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a full-time streamer and content producer here on Twitch. I'm here playing Magic 30, 40, sometimes even 50 hours a week. If you enjoy constructed Magic, this is definitely a channel for you. We play a ton of different decks here, and we change decks every 60 minutes to 2 hours. So always a lot of variety in what we get to every day. As always, love to get a shout out to my wonderful subs. I wouldn't be here day in and day out without their support, so thanks to all of them for keeping me employed. Like Scooter, thanks for the 15 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. In addition to my subs, I'd like to plug a couple of my sponsors here really quick. The Nerd Rage Gaming Championship Series, a $5,000 cash tournament series that happens every single month in the Midwestern United States. I'm actually going to be playing in their 2 standard tournaments this weekend on Saturday and Sunday, so be sure to tune in to twitch.tv/NRG series if you want a chance to see me play some paper Magic the Gathering. BCW Supplies. The only ones I trust to protect my paper Magic the Gathering cards. If you head over to bcwsupplies.com, you can use my code Jeff10 to save 10% in orders of sleeves, binders, deck box, and all sorts of other fantastic accessories there with them. Cardsphere.com will help you turn your cards into other cards directly with other players with their peer-to-peer trading service. They also have a really awesome and completely free draft simulator that you can access on their website. And of course, I'd like to welcome everyone out there to Hoaglandia. I know there's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff in Twitch right now, and I appreciate you spending part of your Wednesday here with us. If you're going to be at the Nerd Rage, one or both of the Nerd Rage tournaments this weekend, feel free to come say hello. Always love to meet people from the stream. Go. So this is a small thing, but I'm actually going to shock in Stomping Ground here on 1. And the reason for this is there's copies of Sulfur Falls in my deck. So if I draw Sulfur Falls as my land for the next turn, I'd like to be able to play Fblthp and if I lead on Forest, Sulfur Falls will come into play tapped on 2. So I'm giving up 2 points of life to give myself the small equity of being able to play this card on turn 2 with the Falls. Which immediately punished for giving up 2 points of life for that equity because my opponent's playing red aggro. There's no way we draw Sulfur Falls. I think in the dark, I want to have those percentage points. Rats! Poor little elf. He wasn't doing nothing to nobody. I used up all my faith on Banjo-Kazooie yesterday for Smash. Ooh, goblins. Right on time, Jadelight Ranger. Welcome to the party. Thanks for hanging out. What if Fblthp gets a spark, turns evil, and could be the next Bolas? That sounds plausible. We are going to 10, we are going to 10, and by that I mean 9. Math is hard, counting is slow, I do it all the time. Light up the stage into Karn, Scion of Urza. Interesting. One of your finest Buddy Blue lands, please. Yikes! I'm excited for the MTG show on Netflix. Should be interesting. I wonder if they were bottlenecked on rare wild cards. They might have a few budget restraints in their deck based on Light Goblin Banneret, perhaps. Rejuvenator's a mega tap land. He is. He is. I think we be dead, folks. I think we be dead. I guess I could rip a Neoform next turn and like kind of do our thing. I really didn't watch much of E3. I caught bits and pieces from other people, but I kind of eat, sleep, and breathe Magic the Gathering. So I don't really play many other games. But like, sparing amounts of Overwatch here and there. And then Declan and I have been playing DC Lego Villains on the Switch, but that's like the extent of my video gaming. Outside of the old Magic the Gathering. Alright, I think we just take our curve and pull it way down here, huh? Ripjaw is great. Do I cut most of this up top? Probably. I think I do this. Let's do this. Leaving all the Neoforms in makes sense, because turning a random 3-drop into a 5/6 Ripjaw Raptor sounds great. True Hoaglandians remember Knife Cat. That's true. Skyrim was actually one of the last, like, actual video games I sat down and really played. And I played a good bit of that off stream after streaming the Knife Cat stuff too. Always live MTGO. Thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I actually bought a video game the other day and I installed it, but I haven't played it. There was a sale on Killing Floor 2, and Killing Floor 1 was a game I played a lot during undergrad, and I was like, I wouldn't mind shooting things mindlessly occasionally. Did I mod Skyrim or play it straight? I just had the few official mods for it when I played it through. You aren't really playing Skyrim if you don't spend more time modding than playing it. Have I played any Minecraft? I'm not really into playing with Legos on the computer. That's what Minecraft is, right? It's playing with Legos on the computer. It's digital Legos. If they attack, I'm gonna block here. I'm fine trading this for a block and like a lightning strike. It prevents them from enabling spectacle on something else like this. So, like, do I call when they attack this time? Because I kinda... Oh, good, they're not gonna attack.
I will fight for you. You may regret that choice.
I just want, like, when I sit down and play a game, like a video game that's not Magic, I basically just want it to tell me what to do, if that makes sense. Like, if I want to, like, puzzle things out, I'll just play Magic. Yeah, like, as a teenager, I really enjoyed playing Morrowind, for instance, but I don't think I would enjoy playing Morrowind today. That game, like, took forever to figure out. You had to, like, read books and reference the map yourself. Just, like, give me a ticker on the top and point me in the direction that I need to hack and slash things. Can't we just do it? That's how games work today. Let's just play them that way. I have a character that 100% completed it. That's wild. You know, I don't think I ever actually completed the main storyline in Morrowind. I completed the Blood Moon and the Tribunal storylines, but I don't think I ever actually did the one for the mainland. How about another slightly big Ripjaw Raptor? How would that make you feel? I just want to feel like yeah, exactly. Having the quest and the goal, it's all about that feeling of accomplishment. I streamed, it's been a long time since I've streamed Skyrim at this point, but I played through a lot of that one. I actually streamed the first time me playing, because the first time I disliked Oblivion so much coming from Morrowind that I, like, didn't touch Skyrim for a long time, and then I eventually picked up Skyrim and really liked it. It's nice that I don't have to worry about this card ulting on me. With this Lava Coil, my Ripjaw Raptor's probably going to start attacking next turn.
How convenient.
This card's so good against mono red. Also, can we appreciate the fact that Spark Double gives me a borderless version of this card that doesn't have a borderless option? So, like, all of these cards must have borderless things built in, but, like, you can't pay for a borderless version of this card. But here it is. So they must be able, either they've coded all of them, but like if you notice the full art Ripjaw here, it's not animated, so it's just full art. Maybe they have all the full arts done and they're waiting to animate them till you can buy them. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to get overly aggressive here, but I do want to kill this card. If they block, I draw a card. I should have waited to play my land, because on the off chance they block and I draw a 3-drop, I'm going to wish I shocked it in. Yeah, they're going to jump here, and I'm going to wish I'm going to draw a 3-drop. Small mistake there. Ooh, just to that deal. In a world full of goblin bannerets, the Llanowar Elf trades. Wonder if this Wizard Lightning is going upstairs or targeting my Jadelight Ranger. They're on the burn me out plan. Got it. There are oh geez. Good lord. There is a lot of though. Right, I think we're dead. Did we die? I think we died. Because there's 6 points sitting over here, right? There's 8 points. This is 3, 6, 8. Yeah, because I mean, they're not attacking through these Ripjaws, right?
The time has come.
Do I have any way to gain life in my 60 right now? I don't think so. The problem is killing Karn while not being dead on board with their creature in the backswing. So I don't think I have any outs here. I guess if they block like this, I could draw a Lightning Strike and kill Karn, and that leaves me not dead on board with the Rekindling Phoenix. They're playing around Lightning Strike. That's a good line. The problem is if I attack with more here, they just like don't block it. They have to kill me on the backswing. I guess I have to draw Lightning Strike here.
You are only hurting yourself.
There isn't anything in my deck that gains me life, right? I don't think I have anything that gets me out of this. Just actual nothing. Oh! Did I? Did I board out the Hellkite? I think I boarded out the Hellkite. I boarded out the Hellkite. If I had Hellkite, I could have gotten Hellkite and double activated it, right? I could have shocked this in and gone to 1 and had Hellkite Jadelight and had 8 to 4 this, but I trimmed the Hellkite because I wanted to drag my curve down. I guess I technically could have gone into Fblthp to try and draw double lightning strike. That's pretty unlikely though. Alright. Yeah, I don't... So, overall, I felt like, as far as, like, combo decks are concerned, this one felt worse than the Team Morale Finale deck we've played a few times. Not only does this combo not actually win the game, it just puts a lot of power into play, but this combo has so many moving parts and cards it requires to go off smoothly that we frequently in the mid to late game had like explored past part of it or couldn't wrap it up fully, and we were able to not only not kill them when we fully comboed, but only like half combo and then not be in a winning state the following turn either. We had happened more than at least once, maybe more than once. Kinda neat idea though. Haven't seen. This is a card that I'm gonna want to keep my eye on when the new format drops in the fall, because as card pools get bigger and bigger, this style of effect tends to get more and more busted as there's more toolboxy and utility and just strong things that you can do with an effect like this. All right.